Each year, huge quantities of hazardous chemicals are manufactured and supplied for use in workplaces around the world. The dangers associated with working with chemicals needs to be clear, regardless of where the chemicals are being used or who is using them. To help with this, a new international system for classifying and labelling chemicals is now being introduced. The GHS will be introduced on the 1st of January 2017. Here, we will give you some simple information on how to get ready. The globally harmonised system of classification and labelling of chemicals, or the GHS, will replace the existing system for classifying hazardous substances and dangerous goods in Australia. If you are a manufacturer, importer, supplier, or user of hazardous chemicals, you need to start preparing for the GHS. The GHS will reduce the time and money that you have to spend to meet requirements for multiple labels. It will also remove barriers to trade and protect your workers and the environment from chemical hazards. Firstly, the GHS now uses one of two words to signal the level of classification. They are danger or warning. The GHS uses 9 standard symbols or pictograms to show how chemicals are classified. Labels will also be changed to include simpler hazard and precautionary statements. The hazard statement describes the chemical's nature and severity. For example, causes serious eye irritation. The precautionary statement provides advice on how to avoid or minimise the risk of chemical exposure. It also tells you how to deal with exposure if it happens, and how to store and safely dispose of the chemical. Safety data sheets, known as the SDS, will use clear language under 16 universal headings. If you use hazardous chemicals, start by marking the 1st of January 2017 on your calendar. From that date, any new supply you get must be GHS compliant. Plan ahead and conduct an inventory of the hazardous chemicals in your workplace. Identify the hazardous chemicals you no longer use and decide if you'd like to keep them or safely dispose of them. You can keep hazardous chemicals that have old labels after the 1st of January 2017 until they run out. But you should start to transition to the GHS by contacting your chemical supplier or manufacturer to obtain an updated SDS. Look for GHS compliant products when you're ordering new chemicals. Or reconsider the quantities you purchase before the 1st of January 2017 to minimise the amount of stock you have with non-compliant GHS labels. If you manufacture, supply or import hazardous chemicals, don't forget you need to update your current SDS or prepare a new GHS compliant SDS. Are you GHS ready? For more information, call SafeWork New South Wales on 13 10 50 or visit safework.nsw.gov.au.